Hello students, my name is Harsha Lal. I am UGC-NET qualified in commerce and today we are going to learn marketing management. This particular lecture will be useful for the UGC commerce students, for management students and the other for the other exams. So, first of all, we looked at what is the meaning of marketing. Marketing, as we know, is a place where a seller and the consumers meet for exchanging goods and services in a return of money. So, marketing refers to the process of identifying, creating, communicating, and delivering value to the customers to satisfy their needs and wants. All the products, all the services will be made according to the needs and preferences of the customers. It involves various activities like marketing research will be done so that customers' perspective could be known. Then, according to that, whatever the customer says, according to that the product is going to be made. Then there will be several steps that will be involved in product development. Then right pricing of the product will be done. Then after the price of the product, after the cost of the product is being set, then promotion of the products will be done, and finally distribution, labeling, distribution, packaging, all this involves under marketing. All this is done to attract and to retain the customers so that more and more customers are attracted towards the product and they are appealed for purchasing the product. Now let us look at management process. Now management process comprises of 5M. Now what are these 5M? This involves men, money, materials, machines and the marketplace. All this is incorporated under the 5 M's of marketing. Production of the product involves men, it involves money, investment for making the products, raw materials is being required. Then manufacturing of the products is done through the machines and the technologies, and finally the product is being distributed into the marketplace. So management process comprises of 5 M's. Now there are two approaches to marketing. First is the old approach and next is the new approach. Now what does this old approach says? According to the old approach, the principle of marketing is of caveat emptor. That means let the buyer beware. Here the buyer has to be aware. They are getting the products from the marketplace. Here the sellers need not have to be aware of what they are selling. Only the buyers have to understand that what they are purchasing. This was the concept which was adopted in the earlier times. According to the new principle, the marketing says that it is a caveat vendor process. Here the seller has to be aware that what he is selling to the consumers. They don't have to make such products which is going to harm the consumers. So this has to be kept in mind of the sellers. Therefore the saying is keyword vendor, let the seller beware. Now let us look at the next slide. Now marketing involves the creation of three types of utilities. So the very first type over here is place utility. Now what is place utility? Place utility is the value added to the product by making it available at a convenient location for the customers. So the place where the customers are staying, at that particular place the product has to be reached to the consumers. It has to be convenient for the customers over there. For example, a retailer which is opening a store in a high demand area, so where there will be very high demand of the products, in those areas a retailer is opening the store. So it is increasing the value of the place. Value of the place is being increased, and the consumers are receiving their goods or services. So this is the first type of utility. Second type of utility is time utility. This is a value which is added by ensuring that the product is available when the consumers actually need it. So the time where the consumers are receiving the product becomes very much important over here. For example, suppose there is winter season, and at that times winter clothes are being sold just before the cold season, or during the rainy seasons umbrellas are sold to the consumers. So this creates the time utility. This is utilizing the concept of time utility. The products are available to the consumers at the particular time where the consumers need it. Next type of utility is possession utility. This is the ease of ownership transfer from the seller to the buyer, making the product accessible for use. So this means that here there will be a transfer of ownership from the seller. Seller is selling the product. They are transferring the products from them to the consumers, to the buyers. They are letting the buyers to have the possession of the product after it is being sold to the buyers. For example, offering easy payment options or offering home delivery services. So here what happens, like suppose Amazon or Flipkart, they are selling the products on these platforms. The products are being sold. Now the buyers are placing the order and they are receiving the product at their home place. So the possession is being transferred from the seller to the buyer. The Amazon delivery person is bringing the product. They are letting go of the possession from themselves to the ultimate buyers. So these are the three important types of utility. So that's all for today. We have completed the three types of utility. In the next lecture, we are going to cover the functions and importance of marketing.